So today I am putting, or have put, a window on my BlackHawk Ultra side, I guess, case, door, whatever you want to call it. So here it is right here, and I'm pretty much done with it. And I was just I kind of thought about it as I was actually finishing it up. I got my chrome trim here I'm about to put on it, and it's kind of the finishing touch. But I want, because nobody's done a video about this on how to put a window on this thing. It's actually not very difficult. So the first thing you're going to need to do when you're taking that window out, you see these little clips right here? You got to basically bend these up. And you just bend them all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 of them. And you just bend them. And you just basically take it off. You just take it's really easy. It takes like 2 minutes, okay? So that's your first step. You know, the first thing I did is I went to Lowe's. And I went to Lowe's because I wanted to... Lowe's is the only place that will actually cut your plexiglass. And obviously, cut a plexiglass, you need some special materials and some, you know, some expertise. You need to have done it before. So I went there. Home Depot won't cut your plexiglass; they make you do it yourself. And I got it. I got the cheapest sheet of plexiglass I could get, and this is actually, I mean, it's still clear, it's still nice, high quality plexiglass or whatever. You need to go to Lowe's, like I said, but you don't need thick. You just get the thinnest stuff you can get. And you know, you ask them to cut it, and the dimensions, I'm going to put it up on the screen. The dimensions are 380 millimeters by 380 millimeters, and the diagonal is about, you know, 525 millimeters. And basically, it's a perfect square. So what you need to do is cut it in a perfect square with those dimensions, but cut it a little bit short. And what's going to happen is they're not going to be able to round the edges. So you're going to need a pair of pliers, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut the edges off with your pliers, kind of like that, okay? And when you get it cut off, you're going to have to get one of these guys, or, you know, something rough like that. And you're going to have to basically sand down your edges. So, like, that's what I did. And I just sanded them down. And that's how I got this nice rounded kind of corner here. You see how that corner is really smooth around the edges? Okay. And you see I got a little glue there, but I'm going to cover that up with the trim, and you're not even going to notice that. So that's what you need. You need somebody to cut the plexiglass. You need something to sand it down with and make it smooth to get that nice perfect fit. And you're going to need some kind of trim. I got this stuff, it's chrome, to you know, cover up any of the little imperfections that you're destined to have. But once you put it on there, it's not going to be a big deal at all. And the kind of glue I use, I don't have it in here, but basically any kind of strong kind of epoxy or glue is going to work, okay? So you mount it in there, you get it in there, you get it looking smooth. And this chrome stuff I got in my hand, it's not real chrome, obviously, duh. But it's just kind of chrome that you can buy at an auto parts store. You know, go to an Advance or an AutoZone or Pep Boy. So it actually took me a few tries to get this thing right. As you can see, I had almost just enough. I used all this screwing it up. All that is just screw ups. Some of it I can use again, but not on this project. But it's worth it. I gave up on trying to edge it like molding or something like that, and I just cut straight lines. And and it worked out pretty well. Close up, you can see it's pretty good, But yeah, I think from a normal angle, it looks pretty pimp. So happy with that. And yeah, you just got to keep going at it. And obviously the insides are a little shorter than the outsides. Like I said, I'm not skilled enough in geometry to cut those angles right, but I think that works. So here's kind of the magic moment you've all been waiting for, the mounting on the computer. So there it is. That thing looks good, real good. And that is the finished product. And I must say I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks a lot better than that mesh, and it really shows off the ominous glow of my system here. Pretty happy. It was probably a grand total of $30, probably about $15 for the chrome, $8 for the window, and didn't even have to pay for glue. I had it here. So that is it.